Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Through the Cowl. It's me, Clinton, joined by the lovely Debs, back again for another one.
Oh,
How you doing, Debs? How was your day at work? Have you been, since you got home, you've been sitting down watching SEAL Team?
so the problem with SEAL Team is that you can be quite emotional. So I opted for an episode of Australian MasterChef that I'm three
Okay.
episodes behind on. So I thought, oh God, if I watch SEAL Team and I start crying, then it's going to be even worse for the camera than
Yeah.
if I'm in a good place. So I will be doing one after the podcast.
Okay, cool. So then you can cry yourself to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah, I've not even got that long left before I can start the new season either. So, and I know what's coming, but
Yeah.
still do forget some of it. So, yeah,
Good stuff.
I love it. You kind of feel like you're in it with them,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
But work's been good. We do a full day out of the office every couple of months at the
Okay.
football
What a team,
club.
like a team thing.
Well, it's open to anyone. Basically about like career development, communication styles. You can learn a little bit of like agile project management, lots of different sections.
Okay.
Obviously, with JP Morgan's like values and core themes kind of at the heart of it.
Yeah.
Um, and I have a section in that day on each of the days. It's only about an hour.
Yeah.
Luckily it's in the morning, it's one of the first ones, so yeah, I had that was nice. It's good to get out the office sometimes and do something a bit different, and
Okay.
there was a really good crowd. You could tell that they were going to be really involved in the day and
All right.
actually kind of wanna, rather than
Okay.
having to be there sort of.
Yeah. So you didn't pull off like a flash mob or something. Okay.
No, unfortunately not. Enjoyed that. And then into the office, one of my days in the office this week. So yeah, it was quite quiet though.
Okay.
It's normally nice and full and busy, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was quite quiet. But I meant I got everything done. So
Yeah.
I love a day where I can just, close it down and not think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, my days weren't too bad. Started off early one today. Not as bad as normal because I was in London last night, so I could only had to get moving around 5:30 this morning. Not my usual 4 o'clock. So that was quite cool.
God, I think I was awake at 5:30 and then was like, what am I doing awake? Like,
Yeah, so running around most of the day, training people, and then this afternoon I had to go collect a car because I don't know if I said it last week, but I've started a new business.
Yeah, you're a wheeler dealer.
Yeah, so I've started a used car business, and we're
Given
just
it a
gonna,
name yet?
huh?
Is it like Dyer's something something?
No, no, no. We've decided to call it Dorset Auto Group.
Oh, very fancy.
Yeah. So we've just gone live properly 2 days ago.
Okay,
So still looking for a potential premises. We have a few in mind,
nice.
and then
Oh,
so
oh, who's that little fly getting in?
I don't know. Yeah. So
That's scary.
got, yeah, a few properties in mind that we're looking at, and we're just trying to like accumulate a little bit of stock at the moment to get our teeth bite into something to chew, and
Have you got a logo?
yes, we do.
Mm.
I might even post it here or there
Hey, why not?
or
Why
there
not?
somewhere.
Anyone looking for a used car?
Yeah.
Dorset Auto Group is your.
Yes, it is. The Dorset Auto Group. Yeah. So we're doing obviously buying and selling. We're doing um car sourcing, so vehicle sourcing. So if anyone's looking for a particular vehicle, we can look for it for you and
For a
to
fee.
for a fee, and obviously pick it up wherever it is and
Oh, that's quite handy.
get it nice and validated for you, and maybe we can
Yeah, because
maybe
sometimes it's so awkward. If you want to go and get a car, someone has to come with you
yeah,
because
yeah,
unless you're doing a part X,
yeah,
you've got to drive the other car back.
exactly.
Unless you
So
train it up, but then it just becomes a bit like, oh.
yeah. So yeah, we'll do all that. So if we are finding one for you, we will go get it. Make sure it's all well, make sure it's all good beforehand, and then pass it on. Or even if someone's selling a car, we could potentially sell it for you and maybe get you a better deal than you would normally get.
Oh, nice. We
So
like deals.
yeah. So that's good fun. Starting that, trying another entrepreneurial venture.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So yeah, other than that, obviously I've been recovering from last week's operation, which has
Yeah.
been, the first few days were pretty tender.
Yes, yeah.
Um,
Gentle handling required.
yes, yes, yes. I haven't really been able to do too much. I did go on quite a long walk on Sunday.
Not too much chafing.
It wasn't too much chafing, but it was a bit. You could tell there's something not quite right.
Yeah. Aware of it.
Aware of it. Although like up until like sort of Friday, things started getting a bit like less painful, where I can move around a little bit more. And then like today, it's more of like a
Okay.
dull ache. That's mostly because I'm carrying like my heavy work bag with me, and I'm like if I was like walking for an extended amount of time, but
Not following the rules of the doctor.
no,
Mm.
no, no. I did say to him, you know, I'm not your regular human, you know.
He was like, your balls are no different.
Yeah. I probably agree with that one. Just walking around like all hunched over like Quasimodo.
Well, as long as you're careful, that's the
Yeah.
main thing. You don't want anything getting worse
No.
because of doing too much.
Yeah. So what else have you been what have you been watching? What have you been doing?
Oh, well, I did a double bill at the cinema on Sunday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so did Beetlejuice
Okay.
finally.
Amazing. I still haven't
Finally,
seen
it's
it,
been out a while, but it's
which is
not
crazy
Halloween
for me.
yet, so
Yeah. Crazy
nice
for
in
me.
the middle.
But I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you should go.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
It is good fun. I've not watched the original. I've not
Yeah.
rewatched the original before I went, so I've
Yeah.
not seen that for years and years and years. I still
Yeah.
remember how wacky it was, but um yeah, I really liked this. And you know the little shrunken head dude,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Bob, yeah, he's really funny. It's very
Yeah.
nostalgic because obviously most of the people are still in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They pay tribute to Charles, who was it? The ginger guy.
Yeah. The dad.
Yes, yeah, they pay
Yeah.
tribute to him with like a little cartoon thing,
Yeah.
and how he dies
Yeah.
in it in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's really cute because he's like still present. They still
Yeah. Yeah.
talk about him and stuff in it.
That's good.
Is it? Yeah, actually, his funeral and stuff is quite a big part of the story.
All right.
Um, and yeah, there's some meanie characters in there, obviously,
Okay. Yeah.
and a nice little sort of twist.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
I want to see it soon. Hopefully, I can see it this week. 'Cause it's been too long.
yeah,
Like, it's
so
been out
yeah,
for ages.
it's
I
good
know
fun.
that's the kind of film I would have seen sort of straight away, but things, getting
I know, I'm not even that person anymore, though. It's rubbish. I'm like, oh, you free this weekend? No, okay. Whereas it used to be Thursday night, guys.
Let's go.
I bought 4 tickets. Who's in?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
how
what,
can it change?
and what was the other one that you saw?
Joker.
Joker. I haven't
Joker.
seen it yet, but I have seen it. A lot of people have seen it already.
Yeah.
My partner went and saw it yesterday. Uh, I have not been getting the best reviews.
No, I think if you, I don't think people are getting it.
Yeah,
That's my view. It's not as good as the first one. I did enjoy the first one more.
yeah,
But it's not Harley and Joker fucking Gotham up together,
yeah, yeah,
which some people might have wanted.
yeah.
It's also there is a lot of singing in it because they're using the singing as their love language. So it's
Okay.
almost a distinction. He doesn't sing when he's Arthur, but he
Yeah.
sings when he's the Joker.
Okay.
She sings when she's Harley or Lee, as they call her.
Yeah.
So, but there is a lot of it. I wonder if Gaga wasn't Harley, would they have gone down that road? I
Yeah.
don't know. So they don't do the full song. They'll do
Okay.
like a couple of verses. So I must admit, I was when I worked out why they were doing it, and it was
Yeah.
to show that when they were connecting, I was like, okay, I get it, but I probably could have just done with a verse each time,
Okay.
not
Yeah. Yeah.
two verses and a chorus. Like, and they're not,
Yeah.
flailing around. So it's not a musical, but there is a lot
All
of
right. They
singing.
haven't gone full like what's this called? What's that movie called?
La La Land.
Yeah, La La Land or The Greatest Showman.
No.
Oh, that's
So,
good then.
but there is more singing than I would have expected. Like, I didn't know that Harley and Joker had a singy thing from the comics or
No,
any animated stuff at
no,
all.
no. They have a few like odd like dancing moments, but I think
Yeah.
the way I'm gonna walk into seeing this is just like how I had to detach myself in the in the first one, where you've got to almost look at this these films as their own standalone, their own pocket. You can't look at it as in this is the Joker that we all know, and you can't look at it as in this is like a. You got to almost look at this one as in there is no Batman. Look at it as
Yeah, this
this
is
is
about him. And
yeah
so
this is
it's another character-led film, right?
yeah
Don't go in thinking, like I say, that you're going to get loads of cool, like him being a psycho and killing babies and shit, right?
yeah
Because that's just not, but it's about him like coming to terms with whether or not he, Arthur Fleck, is Arthur Fleck or the Joker.
yeah
So it's very courtroom based. It's about his trial.
yeah
And you can see that Harley
hmm
gets more Harley-fied as she goes along because
okay
all she cares about is the Joker.
yeah
That's who she wants. That's who she thinks is right.
mm.
You learn more about her again as the film goes on, how she was in there and why and stuff.
Yeah, how she get
And
has more of
but
like a
it's this in
psychological break.
yeah, yeah. But it's this internal battle for him. Like he's trying to listen to his lawyer, he's trying to listen to her because he does seem to love her.
Hmm.
But inevitably, he wants to be with her. He wants a happy, normal life with
Yeah,
her.
and it must be weird for him considering like the rest of his life, and now he's like this almost persona or celebrity. Now he's got almost like the ultimate groupie who wants to be with him,
Yeah.
and it's probably like his mind and body is probably like, what is happening right now? No one's ever loved me or felt or treated me like this before.
But it's treating the Joker like
Yeah,
that and not him. And so
yeah,
it's this genuine internal battle. And he sways both ways. So I don't want to give it away because
yeah.
I really liked it. I didn't love it,
Hmm.
and I didn't think it was as good as the first one, but it's and there's a tiny bit too much singing, but I didn't hate it. It wasn't rubbish. It was a really, really good character movie.
Yeah,
And if you can, like you said, I think you're going to go into it with the right frame of mind. And, I wish someone had told me that it was a bit musical and stuff. So I
yeah,
could have just been like, oh, okay, okay, okay.
yeah.
Um, but I really like the ending is really good
Okay.
and you'll really like the ending. So yeah.
Yeah, because I have heard, I did hear about it being more musical when they brought Gaga into it. But again, like I said, I've managed to detach the idea, even when we first spoke about it ages ago, that this is not a universe with a Batman or has a Batman in it because
No.
there is no, unless maybe we like the comics, that you had the Batman, the White Knight, but like
But
there's,
he's not. There's nothing right. So Harvey, he's up against Harvey Dent, and
yeah,
it's a really young Harvey.
yeah,
And so you get the time that it's happening,
yeah,
and obviously that he's in Arkham, but it's kind of pre
yeah,
anything bad.
yeah,
And also very early in terms of them understanding mental health,
yes,
which is obviously the his lawyer's way to try and get him off the charges, but then he's got Harley going, no, you fucking are the Joker,
you've
be
got
the
to
fucking
own it.
Joker,
Yeah,
and then all of these other people like, oh, the Joker rules. So he's like, yeah, yeah, like you said, he's got whoa, all these people suddenly like, but
yeah, because
actually deep down, is
he
he not
wanted
just this guy that's had an abusive shit
yeah.
life and wants to just be loved?
Yeah, because he wanted to be a comedian. He wanted to do all these things. He wanted that adulation of his actual like his comedy, his art. And then he had to go to the extremes, and all of a sudden that's where it came from. So you never know. This version, of the Joker or Arthur could be like could it be a really good person inside, but the
Years of
the trials and tribulations of life and not having love and all those different things, I said in the last one, you saw him like crack and he was making up scenarios in his head of, people caring about him and stuff like that. And then now, again, he's got all these fans, power it's gone to his head, could go to his
yeah,
head even more. And it's no different to
yeah.
really what's currently happening in real life.
I liked it. I
Yeah.
think if you can go into it with that mindset, it's almost a shame they couldn't give you an idea and caveat in the trailer somehow that that was what it was going to be,
Yeah.
because I think people have just gone in with a completely with what they wanted,
Yeah.
not what the movie is going to give you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm really pleased I went still.
I'm
I
most
would
like
watch it again. I would
yeah.
watch it again.
Yeah, I'm most likely going to see it this weekend. And obviously, like I said, I'll try my best to obviously walk in with a clean slate and look at it from a artistic point of view.
Yeah. And
And like,
just think about the songs, right? The songs
yeah,
do mean stuff to them. It's how they're
yeah,
communicating, and as Harley and Joker, and there is a point to it at the end.
okay,
So, they've done it for a reason. I just think maybe people lost interest in it and then maybe didn't catch that.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
definitely go.
yeah. The only movie I watched over the last few days was Wolves with Brad Pitt and
Oh, I haven't done it. Oh my God, I'm going to do that this weekend.
Pitt and Clooney.
Oh my God, is it funny or silly? I don't mind either.
Um,
Oh, it's got to be one or the other.
um,
Cheesy?
all right. I'll give you a little bit. I'll say it's a bit cheesy.
Okay, I'm all right with cheesy.
But I truly didn't know where they're going with this movie.
Oh, so it's not like a full comedy
No,
or comedy
no,
action. Oh,
I
okay.
can't even really pick out. The only thing I thought was funny was just how good Pitt and Clooney are. You can see that they are actually
Together.
they're friends outside of the movie.
Yeah.
Just sometimes the facial expressions, the way Pitt talks, the way Clooney's also like mannerism and stuff.
I've just looked it up on IMDb and they're calling it a crime thriller.
Uh, there's crime in it.
Okay.
I wasn't thrilled.
I kind of felt like I kind of felt that there would be more comedy, like a
Yeah,
comedy crime thriller, because
yeah.
they have got such good
They've got good.
chemistry and timing together. Yeah.
And I was thinking, what they giving me? They give me like a buddy cop movie. I was thinking, are we
Yeah.
gonna get some type of Pulp Fiction mixed with Ocean's 11,
Yeah.
mixed with like I don't know. Yeah, like again, like or like sort of like, yeah, like a crime thriller, but it was very
Mm.
flat. It was to me, it was very flat.
Oh, I'm still gonna watch it, but
Yeah, it took me a while to like one part of the film I picked out straight away. I was like, there's something going on here. I can guarantee this happened and
okay.
it happened. But the rest
Any
of it,
twists?
there's a twist in it, but it's not great. Like I said, I already picked out the twist.
So just a money maker then.
Yeah,
Have to do it. It wasn't like it's
no. Like
not
even
going
at
to go down in history.
no, even in the middle, I was thinking, I know what's gonna happen here. Um, they're gonna give us like an Ocean's 11 style ending where they tell us exactly how they did the
Oh,
job
okay,
and
yeah.
how this was. No, no.
Oh, just left it to you to decide.
Yeah, like the ending scene. I don't know if they're planning to do a sequel, but the ending scene, was like fade to black. Something's about to happen and fade to black. Like that's the end of the movie.
Oh, maybe they have like kind of cliffhangered it then.
I'm just like, what is going on here? Like, I expected to be pleasantly. I expected it, like to have a pleasant, warm feeling watching this movie, having them two together again.
Trainer as well. We were
Yeah,
led to believe it was going to be a certain type of something.
yeah, and I left feeling disappointed, unfortunately.
Oh, that is a shame.
because those two together, their chemistry, that camaraderie should have worked a lot better.
Mm.
So,
Oh, I'm trying to remember what the series was that I binged the other day.
yeah. TV wise, I've been watching The Penguin. I
I'm
watched
waiting for a few more.
episode 2.
Oh,
Deb's.
you sent me a screenshot about it. Should we
Yeah,
bring up that ridiculous stuff?
we'll talk about that actually later. But yeah,
Bloody
Colin
ridiculous.
Farrell is so good. Like going back, it takes me back to the early 2000s when like I said last week, when I used to watch the Sopranos. You know, I like the fact that they've gone for this sort of New York, upstate New York sort of style of gangster.
Yeah.
Normally, all the other, a lot of the other portrayals of like the Penguin we've had have been like, you know, posh British or Cockney geezer.
Okay.
You know, I like this sort of Italian mobster style um
Yeah.
depiction. And you know, there's a side character in it who works with Oswald. You know, and I quite like him. I think, you know, I wonder I think to myself like, what would he go on to be like, you know? And like Oswald's like taking this guy
Yeah.
under his wing. He doesn't have to. You know, he is a bad guy at the end of the day.
And he's a
But
bit older. How old do you reckon he is in it?
uh,
40s or a bit
I'd say
older?
I'd say he'd be in his 40s.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing like he'd be younger than sort of Carmine, Falcone, and stuff like that. So and Carmine would have grown up kids. So I'm guessing yeah, he'd be probably mid to late 40s.
Mm. Okay.
So Robert Pattinson, his Batman version is probably what, early 30s, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. Fairly young still. Yeah.
So I'm guessing all the characters within Matt Reeves's version will be sort of around the ages of between sort of 25 to 60, 65 sort of thing,
Yeah.
which suits it quite well. Because obviously when if they bring in like a Mr. Freeze or a Prometheus or a or a Talon or something like that,
Mm.
and then maybe they could introduce. Well, I don't. It'll be it now. I don't think any of these films are really set up to bring in like a Robin.
No, and I don't know whether or not I'm sad that that's never quite been explored because there's
Yeah,
quite a few to pick from, right?
yeah,
I think if they were clever enough, that could be a whole thing.
yeah. It could work. I think Matt Reeves could make it work, bringing in a version of Robin, maybe like a 15 or 16-year-old who Bruce takes under his wing.
Yeah. Especially if like any outfit was like cool.
Yeah.
Because when you hear Robin, for me, you still
Oh,
automatically go back to the
Adam West.
you can't help it. Like, even though we think Batman now and we go to our normal ones,
Yeah, yeah.
like, you know, but I hear Robin and I immediately think yellow leggings, green thingy, but like horrific.
Yeah, no, we can't have that. We can't
It
have
would need to
that.
be refined and badass, you know, but
No, like sometimes when I'm watching the Penguin now, and he's so slick, and it makes you think like if you were in these situations, does timing ever work that perfectly? Like, you know, you get a moment to go do something while everyone's not looking or something like that, or just
oh, yeah. Well, I guess again, back then,
mm, less
sort
cameras.
of years wise that they're
Yeah,
talking about,
yeah,
there was less tech.
yeah, yeah,
So actually, people genuinely did get away with more.
yeah.
Because if there wasn't a witness, there certainly wasn't a fucking camera looking at you.
Yeah.
So
And if there was a witness, you could get rid of the
all
witness
you
and
needed was a pair of gloves.
yeah, yeah.
Like zero DNA bloody evidence was there back then.
Yeah.
So
No, so yeah, I'm really enjoying the Penguin. I know episode 3 is out currently, um, as well, so I haven't seen that yet. I'm trying my best to slow down.
yeah, I think I need at least 4
Okay.
personally to be happy.
Yeah,
So
I can see it now. You'll get to number 4 will come out and I'll see you just hard binge it. And then you'll be sat there just like, oh. Can I have some more, sir?
Did you say you watched that Chaos with
Chaos.
Jeff
Chaos.
Goldblum?
No, not yet.
It was you that said,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was talking about
they
it.
cancelled it.
They what?
Apparently they've cancelled it.
Already?
It's like 6 weeks in or something, and
Oh
they're
God.
like, nah, nah. I'm like, everybody I spoke to said it was really good.
That's the problem. It was too good. If it's good, they're gonna cancel it.
Absolutely ridiculous.
If it's rubbish and like
I'll just leave it on there
yeah,
forever, you know.
they'll
I'm
leave it on there
like,
forever. Like I know end up like giving it like loads of adverts.
yeah, really weird. I don't think there was anything. I know it was like a dark comedy,
Yeah,
but I hope it wasn't because it was too dark.
that's potentially it. Well, hopefully it's still on there so I can watch those episodes and then I can complain to Netflix.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. How dare you do that to Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah.
He's a
Why
national treasure.
there's other people in it and good reviews? Why are you not leaving it for us to
Yeah.
watch if we were finishing off binging something else?
Yeah. He's a national treasure. You can't do that to him.
Yeah. Well, I did watch the Menendez brothers
Oh
thing
yeah.
because just kept seeing it being everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. And everyone's talking
So I
about it.
was like, oh God, just watch it already. You
Yeah.
can stop thinking about it.
It's a tough story, eh?
It is a tough story. Yeah. I believe them. I
Yeah.
feel like they should let them go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the kind of like
They're
the
awaiting the decision, aren't they,
yeah.
now? Like
Yeah.
it's been put in. So
It's kind of like the general consensus, but that's the thing though, is now it's become the world has become the court of public opinion.
mm,
You know,
yeah, but that second trial they had was absolutely disgraceful.
yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, that just goes to show back then, 80s and 90s,
mhm.
justice system, like,
Yeah.
come on. How have these people got that much control?
Yeah. Obviously, they didn't make it easy on themselves the way they went about things.
But half of me kind of thinks it's not like they tried to hide.
Yeah.
It's just the Beverly Hills cop people at that time
Yeah.
were like, oh, it couldn't have been the posh boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Said those cases were in my car. All they had to do was search it. It was on the driveway within the search zone.
Yeah.
Like, then at least be like, oh, hang on a minute. Maybe it was them.
Yeah. That's the thing that the posh boys are coming from a wealthy family with respect and
I
can't,
know.
can't
Like, it's
possibly
not handled well at
no,
all.
can't possibly be them.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it was awful. Don't get me wrong. Fucking
Yeah.
shotgunning anybody is horrific.
Yeah.
Especially your
I
parents.
know, but you know how
Um,
well, I don't obviously it's hard to tell. You can't be you're not ever been inside their minds. But if they
no.
were under that abuse and they did say the mum knew everything that was going on.
And the cousin.
Yeah.
She
And tried
absolutely, and then she wasn't even allowed to bloody go on the stand in the second trial.
yeah. And then tried to suppress it, you know, maybe in those situations.
No positive character witnesses,
Yeah. No.
especially not for him. I
Yeah,
think maybe
exactly.
the sister of the mother might have gone, oh, what are you talking about? She's lovely.
Yeah.
But
And the story about this was it the cinnamon?
oh my God, I know.
That deserves at least 5 shots.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah, it's
horrendous.
bad. I mean, but they've been in a long time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Are we all right to think that? Like, I hope so.
Yeah.
I feel like, they have served their time.
Yeah. If they have served
If
their
it
time,
was true, what happened to them,
yeah,
and they did think we are literally prisoners of him forever, and the
yeah,
mum knows and she's not protected us, she's done
yeah.
nothing.
But I've heard these stories countless times of one parent doing certain things and the other one being complicit in it. Just
No, what
try
the fuck?
just trying to protect the family. This well, I'll say more back in the day, but
Yeah,
they want to protect the family name. They never want their dirty laundry to be seen
yeah.
outside.
They want the money still.
Yeah. And I think anyone who abuses,
Lifestyle.
I
It's
think
all,
anyone
and I get the being trying to be deluded,
yeah,
and if they admit it,
yeah,
then they're admitting it to themselves that they know
yeah,
it's true. It's almost like they've compartmentalized it.
yeah.
And even when the kid comes to them, they're like, no, 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 that can't possibly be happening.
Hmm.
Can't possibly be happening because that would make me a terrible person as
Yeah.
well for allowing it to happen.
Like,
So,
wouldn't
but
you
you just
wouldn't
know,
you
come on.
rather someone like them where most situations where kids are abused or whatever, they end up becoming worse to other
Abusers
people,
themselves,
other
yeah.
people around them.
Yeah, and
But
they don't
they,
seem to have done. I
yeah,
know one of the older brother, I think, did something to the younger one, didn't he?
yeah. But then they went straight to the source of their problems and dealt with the source of their problems.
Yeah. And they
So
seem rehabilitated. I think they've done a lot of learning and got, educational things in
yeah,
prison and are helping other people. They're part of other programs that help abused people and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I think anyone who abuses kids needs to be flogged. In
Yeah, anyone.
Yeah.
I struggle even more to wrap my head around doing it to your own kid.
Oh,
I
that's
mean, any child getting anybody to do anything to a child,
anyone
but
doing
when
yeah.
it's your own one, I'm
But
like,
it's like what in your brain
it's like even just
makes you even think that is it's not even the fact you can't even use the word normal, but
no.
your brain
Well,
surely
usual. You could maybe do usual.
yeah, your brain surely should be able to detach though shouldn't be able to detach that bond and love that you should have for your child.
Yeah,
That you could actually abuse them in that way.
it's got to be a weird power property kind of fucking messed
Yeah.
up bullshit,
You
right?
remember back in a few years ago when they had that Howard Fritzl guy?
Oh, pardon me. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he
Another
was
fucking freak.
yeah, like absolute nutbag having children with his daughter and all sorts of crap, keeping him locked up.
Like, and he's right there.
Yeah. And for that many years, and there's no neighborhood watch.
Why not even the bloody wife? Where
Yeah.
does she think he's going?
Yeah. Oh, see, I mean,
I
it's
don't
just
know.
yeah,
Yeah,
this world is crazy.
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So I think people who abuse kids, just for me, they need to get like stoned regularly every day
Yeah,
for the rest of their lives.
yeah. I watched in slightly different abuse, not sexual abuse,
Yeah.
but um mental abuse.
Okay.
A series called Apples Don't Fall.
Okay.
It's got very cool people in it. Annette Bening and who's the lovely guy that was in Jurassic Park, the
Chris
original.
Pratt. Oh, the
No,
original.
the original.
Sam Neill.
Yes. Apples never fall, not don't fall, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam Neill, Annette Bening, and then there's a couple of other people as well that are famous. And yeah, it's about this kind of dysfunctional family. Again, super wealthy. They're like this tennis
Oh yeah.
family. They have a tennis academy, and there's like 4, 5 kids that they've
Yeah.
got, male and female, all very different, all doing different things. And it's an unraveling of when the mum goes missing, they
Okay.
all kind of turn on the dad, thinking that the dad has killed her.
Okay. Wow.
I know. Spoilers.
Yeah. Three,
He
two, one.
hasn't.
Okay.
He's just fucked off. But she's gone
Yeah.
with the girl who turns out to be, if you're not going to watch it, because you
Yeah.
probably won't, the sister of a brilliant tennis star who
Okay.
the dad was coaching and thought was better than his own son, even though he was a cheater.
Yeah.
The mum didn't like what that was doing to the family, so she told that other son
Yeah.
family to get another coach. Family were like fell apart.
Yeah.
They didn't know that the mum had said that. Everyone turned on the mum.
Yeah.
Turns out, and then a the girl had worked her way into the mum and dad's house because she wanted to be part of a family because she wasn't any good at tennis.
Okay.
She had just her family had gone whatever, and so she worked her way into their family
Yeah.
to be part of it. And all the other kids were like, "Who the fuck is this girl that's coming off the street?" And she
Yeah.
made up an excuse about having an abusive partner and stuff. And
Okay.
managed to escape from the car, and could she stay there for a little bit, and was the perfect daughter. And because they doted on her because they were now retired,
Yeah.
she was like to the other kids, she's like, you don't fucking deserve them as parents. And even though she was a psycho, obviously. But yeah, so one episode each is about each of them.
All right. Okay.
And what their backstory is and their current story and how they're dealing with that now. So
I quite like programs like there was another program like that where you have a bunch of characters and then it shows each episode is shown from a different angle.
Yeah. And I think I watched that. It was set in America, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
I can't
remember
remember the name of it at all,
called.
but yeah, it
was good though. They lived at their big hotel thing was like on the
yeah.
beach.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you could watch it in any order as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I quite liked that. I can't remember what
Yeah.
it's called. So that was quite good.
Good stuff. All right. Any sport you've been watching? Or what's happening with Bournemouth?
We rubbishly
Yeah.
lost 1-0 away at Leicester, who was shit.
Yeah.
And we were shitter.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have lost to them. They're not doing well.
Yeah.
I think we had a goal disallowed from VAR, so
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
But apparently we had loads of attempts, didn't take our chances, didn't play well, and then went down to their level and they scored a goal and won. So
yeah, this weekend obviously there was the UFC was on this weekend. Main 3 fights that I was interested in. One is legendary Jose Aldo versus a guy called Batista. It was what I could say about that fight. It was very slow. It wasn't what I expected. And obviously, this guy Jose Aldo, like been watching him for years. He's a legend in the game. But you could kind of see that he's slowing down. And then he's still good enough to hang with these young guys.
Yeah.
But it just sort of was like almost like a stalemate.
So
which was a shame. But he ended up losing that fight. But yeah, I think he's got a couple more years in him. He's already in the Hall of Fame. So
okay, that's nice.
So right now I don't know if he's just fighting because he just loves it, or he just still wants a few extra pennies in the pot.
And I think there's a cup or an international break this weekend.
Yeah.
Bournemouth aren't playing.
Okay.
Have you got any other sport on this weekend?
This weekend, I know the Packers are playing Cardinals. I don't know, I'm wearing my Greenbay top today, but
See, I lived in North Carolina, so I think I'm a Panther.
Panthers fan. Oh, okay. How long were you in North Carolina for?
4 years.
Oh wow.
I have 2 memories.
Okay.
And actually only one memory from when I was there.
Okay.
We went back on a holiday, and my second memory is of the holiday. So yeah, I was only like 4 or 5 months old when we moved out there. So yeah, amazing. My parents took so many photos. So
amazing.
It's really nice to have seen how we lived and what we did. Like again, Halloween is massive over there. So I remember fondly all the little trick-or-treating and all the outfits our mum used to make and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't actually remember living there. I know my mum loved it. She did really like it. And we went for my dad's job and came back for my dad's job. So it was a good experience for them.
I think obviously I love watching American football. And for me, choosing the Green Bay Packers, it wasn't obviously we live in the UK. I only I've always watched it.
Yeah.
And I think people can make you choose a team. And you know the reason how I ended up choosing the Green Bay Packers?
Well, green's my favorite color, so that's why I would have chosen.
Okay.
Does that make you feel better?
Well, what do they say in Meet the Fockers? Geniuses pick green, but no.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it was watching Friends. There was a Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
And Chandler was trying not to have to help out.
Help in the kitchen.
So him and Phoebe were pretending that they were watching football. And Phoebe was
I remember that on the sofa.
Watching like the Green Bay Mermen.
And Monica didn't know any better either, did she? Yeah. She was like, "Oh, go, honey, enjoy."
No, it was Detroit. No, but it was a moral victory for. Yeah. So obviously after that, I was like, Green Bay Mermen. So I was like, nah, it's Packers. So I ended up started watching, keeping up to date with more like the Packers and stuff like that. And then from then, the
Yeah,
Green
that's
Bay
cool.
has
They've
just
done all right.
been my team.
They've done all right, haven't they?
They've done all right. At
Yeah.
the moment, they're 3-2. So it's average. They've only lost to like decent teams. Obviously,
Mm.
apart from the Vikings, you don't no one wants to lose to your next door neighbors. But hey, it is what it is. All right, I want to play a game.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
I don't have. I found it. I don't know the answers
Oh,
because they you have to press them to reveal, and
okay.
it's called. The game is called Guess the Actor.
What,
So
from a line?
I read out three of their movies, and we
Oh,
got to
okay.
guess who the actor is.
Oh God, my sister would be incredible at this.
Yeah. So
I
if we
think I'm
don't
going
know,
to let the side down.
so if we don't know, we'll press reveal and we're like, oh, I knew it. So the first one, who's in all three of these movies? So the first movie is Sophie's Choice.
Is that a horror film? Oh no, that's a normal. Is
Uh,
that is that a?
That's it.
That's not a horror film,
No,
is
it's
it?
not horror.
That's
Isn't
like
it
a
like a
drama.
drama? Yeah.
Okay, I've not
Death,
seen it, so that's not going to help. But okay.
yeah. Death Becomes Her
Oh, okay.
and The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, the blonde one, blonde lady,
Yeah. So what's her name? Her name is
Glenn. No,
it Glenn? It's not Glenn Close.
no, it's not.
It is
Meryl.
Meryl Streep.
Yeah,
Yeah, Meryl Streep
she's the
because
blonde.
she's
She's definitely in the other two, and I've not seen Sophie's Choice, so I would
yeah,
guess
Devil Wears Prada.
Meryl.
All right, let's hit reveal. Meryl Streep.
Yes.
Got it. All right, the next one. Who's in all three of these movies? Show you. See, I can't see the answer. Who's it not? So it is Pulp Fiction,
Okay.
1408, and Iron Man. That
Oh, I
can
don't
only
know
be
what
one.
1408 is.
That can only be one person. I think 1408 was that one set in a hotel, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm trying to see the link
Oh, it
between
was a
Pulp
horror movie.
Fiction and
1408 was a horror movie. I think I got
that's
it
why
on
I've not seen it.
I think I got an advanced copy DVD back in the
What's the link between Pulp Fiction and the what was the last one?
Iron Man.
Oh God, I can literally only think Downey Jr. or Mickey Rourke.
No, Samuel L. Jackson.
How is he? When was he in Iron Man?
Really? Nick Fury?
Being in Iron Man.
Really?
I haven't seen it for like a gazillion. I was gonna say it, and then I was like, "No, Debs, I don't think he was in Iron Man."
They've met multiple times now. And he was in the first one. Remember, right? I don't know if you remember, but
I
right,
don't remember
yeah,
clearly.
right at the end, he goes and meets him. All right,
Oh
the
wow,
next
yeah,
one.
I did not. I didn't get that link. Sorry.
Yeah, the next one. I have no idea about this one. Who's in all three of these movies? Against the Ropes, The French Kiss, and Kate and Leopold. I don't think I've seen any of them.
Oh, okay. Who's in Kate and Leopold? That's not Goldie Hawn's daughter, is it?
What?
Kate Hudson.
Kate
Kate.
Hudson.
Yeah,
French
but it
Kiss.
sounds like that first one sounds like a boxing
Yeah,
movie.
Against the Ropes.
Kate and Leopold. Who's in Kate and Leopold?
I have
What's the
never
middle
seen
one? What was the middle movie?
French Kiss.
Do I even know who the fuck was in that? Kevin
Nope.
Kline? I don't know.
I can't think at all.
I'm gonna look up French Kiss and see if we can work it out.
Well, that's gonna give it away.
I don't... Oh my god, I think I got it right. Kevin Kline's in French Kiss. Oh my god, see if it's that.
Oh, Kevin Kline.
Yeah.
All right, who we got? No, Meg Ryan.
Oh, he's the lady.
All right, we failed that one.
Did it say actress or act? Are they? If they were denominating it by actor and actress,
Okay,
then we
all
could
right,
have done better.
okay. Next one.
My
Who's in?
sister is gonna hate us for
Yeah.
this.
Who's in all three of these movies? Daddy Daycare, A Cinderella Story, and Miss Congeniality 2. Now, obviously it's not
It's
Sandra
not
Bullock.
Sandra. She's not
No.
in. Yeah.
See,
Benjamin's in, but it said the second one only.
yeah,
And Daddy Daycare, which of the guys is in that?
that is Eddie Murphy. I can't remember the name of the other guy. And there's the one who played Phoebe's skater dancer.
Oh, the short dude.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have picked that. He's a bit too obscure.
Yeah.
And what were the other movies?
So A Cinderella Story, Daddy Daycare.
Eddie Murphy's not in a Cinderella story, is
He's not,
he?
no. And I'm pretty sure he's not in Miss Congeniality either.
Okay, so a Cinderella story has got Drew Barrymore. Is she in Daddy Daycare?
Is she-
I'm sure that's her one, isn't it? Or was that just Cinderella?
Daddy Daycare. Who is in Daddy Daycare?
Oh, interesting. That's quite a weird
Maybe it's another actress. Maybe it's an actress. I'm trying to
Cinderella.
think.
Yeah, okay. Well, the main actress in a Cinderella story is Hilary Duff.
I don't remember seeing Harry Duff in it. All right, I'm just going to press reveal. I cannot think.
Yeah, or Jennifer.
Oh, damn it, Regina King.
Well, oh yeah, she's a few down. Yeah,
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 yeah. You might
yeah.
remember her from
Oh, I definitely wouldn't have got that one.
Poetic Justice and
I'm
The Watchmen and stuff like that. And
not being funny. They could have picked some cooler films that
yeah,
she was in.
yeah.
That's not like her normal style.
All right, the next one. Who's in all three of these
We're
movies?
failing miserably, by the
All right,
way.
so we fell twice. So we're 2-2 at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, let's bring it back now. Who's in all three of these movies? A Family Affair, Despicable Me 4, and The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh my God.
A Family
It's a
Affair.
family affair.
The Dark Knight
It's a
Rises.
family affair. That's recent, right?
Yeah, Despicable Me
So
4 is
that's the one
2021.
I watched with Kidman and Efron
Yeah,
and the crazy girl with the weird name.
might be
So
that
what are
one.
the other movies?
Despicable Me 4 and The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, Kidman's not in
No,
randomly in that, is she?
no. Zac Efron's not in
Despicable
there.
Me 4. Efron's not in it, and neither's that girl, I don't think.
Dark Knight Rises. Who's in there?
There's no one else famous in that that I could think. Who voices, well,
Is Christian Bale in A Family Affair?
is he in Despicable Me 4?
I think he might be.
Oh, give it a go. It could be a different family affair than the one I was thinking of.
All right, let's see. No, I don't even know who she is. Joey King.
Oh, that was the girl, the crazy girl I said to you.
Okay.
I'm not being funny. She would have been tiny in
The
Dark
Dark Knight
Knight
Rises.
Rises.
Yeah. All right.
She was the bold kid. She was the kid. She was, what's the lady's name? Who's the baddie?
Talia.
She's Talia as a kid. You see the flashback.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
Joey King. I would never guess that.
I mean, technically, we did think of her.
Yeah. All right. Okay, we're losing now. Who's in all three of these movies? Ghostbusters Afterlife, It, and The Goldfinch.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen The Goldfinch. Sometimes I think that pivotal movie is the one that will help the most.
Yeah.
Or have I?
It.
Okay, who's in Afterlife? So, and It the original, I'm assuming.
I'm
That's
guessing it'll be
just,
the original, yeah.
God, Tim Curry's the only one I know from the original.
Yeah, he was It, wasn't it?
Pretty sure he's not in Afterlife, is he?
No. He's pretty unwell at the moment.
Is
Um,
he? Oh,
really
the
unwell.
guy always creeps me out. But okay, I'm gonna look up the Goldfinch and see if we can see if I can recognize.
This is like Dan Aykroyd or something like that, or Bill Murray.
Well, no, because they were in the other Ghostbusters, so I think it has to
Yeah.
be specific to.
Oh, is it
Okay.
the kid from
The
Stranger Things.
driving one.
Huh?
From what one?
Stranger Things. Is he in the new It?
Oh, is it the new It? I thought it was the
I
old
don't
one.
know. It just says It. So I'm
Oh,
guessing it's one of them.
well, I'm wondering. Oh yeah, he would have been quite young in the original. I don't even know if he would have been born in the original It, the
No,
guy.
so who's been in? Okay, I'm gonna have to hit the button. Let's see what we got.
Is
Yep,
it
it is
Ansel?
Finn Wolfhard, the guy from Stranger Things. Did we get that one?
Oh yes, he's miles down the bloody list. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The scrawny one.
Yeah. Did we get that one? Because I said him, or I didn't say actually his name.
Well, again, maybe half for Joey and half for this one
Yeah,
means
yeah.
we're now even.
Okay.
It's so shit.
Oh no. All right, this next one. Who's in all three of these movies? Iron Man 3, Yes Day, and Beetlejuice. So that's the new Beetlejuice. So Yes
Which I've
Day.
just seen. You've got no excuse because you haven't.
No.
You've got an excuse because you haven't
Iron Man
seen.
3.
So, what was
Yeah.
the first one? The
Iron
first one?
Man 3.
Yeah.
Then it's Yes Day. And then it's
Yes Day.
Beetlejuice.
What's Yes Day? So, who the people in Beetlejuice are Jenna Ortega, but she's quite young. So,
Yeah.
unless she was young in Iron Man 3, that's probably a no.
Yeah.
But she's young enough to maybe be in something called Yes, whatever.
I think it might be her actually, because Yes
Yes
Day,
Day sounds quite,
I think it's Jenna Ortega. I think it's her.
yeah, sounds quite like,
I feel like it's her because what in Yes Day, it's the parents are like really busy and always saying no. And the idea is they deal with the kids. For one day, they have to say yes to everything.
oh, okay. And so she could have been
I
quite,
feel like she's in it.
I feel like she could have been quite young in Iron Man 3.
I don't remember in Iron Man 3, but I'll watch it again now just see if I can spot her. But yes, it's Jenna Ortega.
Ah, yay! We definitely got that one.
Yeah. All right, this next one. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Who's in all three of these movies? Finch, the Simpsons movie, and Saving Mr. Banks.
Okay, I've watched
Those
Saving
are,
Mr. Banks.
are Finch, the Simpsons movie, and Saving Mr. Banks.
So the only two people I know in that are Tom Hanks and Emma Thompson.
Hmm.
Is it Emma Thompson? I
Uh,
don't recognize the other two films, so I'm going to
Finch.
struggle.
Why can't I think? Finch. What is that?
I feel it's got to be one of those two. I'm trying to think who else was in Saving Mr. Banks. It was a really nice movie. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it.
Tom Hanks in the Simpsons movie?
Oh,
A
is
long, long time ago. Should we go with Tom Hanks? I feel like he may have been a character when they in the dome.
yeah?
Let's try
I've
it.
not seen the Simpsons movie, so
Yes, it's Tom Hanks. Yes.
oh, we're getting better.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm not getting this one at all. All
Oh,
right.
can you skip past it and do another?
Who's in all three of these movies? The Lake House, Parenthood, and Sweet November.
I don't think I've done Lake House. That sounds like a scary one.
The Lake House, yeah. Parenthood.
The Lake House.
Yeah.
Parenthood sounds like an old one,
Yeah. And
like a
Sweet
90s.
and Sweet November. I don't think I've seen any of those.
No, let me look up Sweet November.
Okay.
Again, we'll only get half if we guess right from here, but I still want to see if we can try and work it out. Sweet November. Oh, okay. So the two main people in it,
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves and Charlize Theron. I mean, Jason Isaacs is also very famous, and he's a,
Yeah.
but I reckon it's got to be one of those two. Do you want to pick Keanu or Charlize?
I don't think it's either in them, but I don't know. The Lake House makes and Parenthood. It might be Charlie's, but I don't think we got a point for that because I cannot think. It is Keanu Reeves. I haven't seen any of those films.
Thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next one.
We're supposed to love him as well. We're
I
rubbish
know,
to watch
I
his movies.
know. Who who's in all three of these movies? The Lorax, The Giver, and Cats. So
Not watched any of them.
the Lorax, The Giver, and Cats. Now, for some reason, I'm thinking part of my mind goes Steve Carell, but I feel that might be James Corden because
Oh
he's
yeah,
in
he was
Cats.
in Cats, and
And
he
I
could
think,
be a funny character in the Lorax.
yeah, I
And
feel
no
like he
idea
was in
what
the
the other.
Lorax.
Do it. Give it a go.
Right, let's see. Who we
Got
got?
nothing else.
God damn it. Nope.
Oh,
Taylor Swift.
oh.
I don't remember seeing.
How's she been in so many films?
Yeah. Was she in Cats, the new one?
She was in Cats, yeah. I've not
Okay.
watched it, but I did see the trailer and was like, "Ugh."
Yeah. And even what's his name? Idris Elba's in there as well, isn't he? James Corden's in it. There's a bunch
Ugh,
of famous people in it.
ridiculous. Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, this next one, I'm gonna have to kick myself because if I can't get this one. But who's in all three of these movies? Hook, The Ant Bully, and Charlotte's Web.
Oh, well, I've only seen Hook out of all of them. What's the short guy's name?
Short guy.
Guy who plays Shmi.
Oh, Bob Hoskins. Is it Bob Hoskins?
Yeah, yeah. And who's the main guy in Hook?
You had Robin Williams.
And you got Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Um,
Who's the guy that played Hook?
I can see his
Oh
face.
no, me too. Um,
Oh, I can't remember. I think it might be Bob
Dustin
Dustin Hoffman.
Hoffman. Yeah,
Now you say it. I'm starting to think that that might be it.
with the big.
Yeah. I feel like it might be Bob Hoskins,
Oh, okay.
essentially.
I've not seen any of. I've seen Hook.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know the others.
Just trying to think. Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web.
I know. What voice would he have done? He's got quite a charactery voice, though, isn't
You
he?
think actually
Although
maybe?
so's Robin Williams.
Yeah. But I don't think he was in Ant Bully.
Fuck knows what Ant Bully is. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a film Robin Williams would do. Go Bob.
Bob, or should we
Mm.
go Julia Roberts?
Mm.
I feel like Ant Bully, you'd have like a soft mum should have like a soft mum's voice.
Unless she was the bully.
Yeah. And Charlotte's Web.
She could have been Charlotte. She wasn't
Yeah.
Charlotte, was she?
Yeah. Let's
Go
go.
on then. Okay.
Julia Roberts, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. We'll do
This is a hard quiz. I'm
yeah,
going to do
yeah.
this next time.
We'll do two more. All right. Okay, this one's gonna be tough. Have I seen any of these? Okay, who's in all three of these movies? Straight Talk, 9 to 5, and Steel Magnolias.
Oh, Steel Magnolias is a classic with a lot of ladies in.
Yeah.
A lot of famous ladies. Julia Roberts again. It's not going to be her because we already
No.
had her.
Yeah.
God, who else was in that? Oh,
Magnolias.
who's the lady with big eyes? Oh, I can't think of her name.
Steel Magnolias.
I mean, that is huge.
9 to 5.
I don't know what 9 to 5 is. That sounds like a
Sounds like we have like a Bette Midler on
9
it.
to 5. What
Like
a
a,
way to make it.
I feel like it'd be a Bette Midler or something, or like
Yeah. Oh, there's so many famous people in oh my God, could it be Dolly Parton because she is in Steel Magnolias and 9 to 5 was her song,
a
or is
song.
that too obvious?
Straight Talk. She did act. Should we go Dolly? Let's just jump
Yeah,
to Dolly,
I
right?
wouldn't have got it without looking at Steel Magnolias, but that's because
It's
there's like
Dolly
20
Parton.
famous women.
Dolly Gorgeous Parton.
She has done well, bless her.
Okay, last one for today. Who's in all three of these movies? Kung Fu Panda 4, which I haven't seen. The Lego Ninjago movie, which I don't
Oh,
think I've seen,
hmm.
but I've seen the last one, The Foreigner. That can only be one person, I think.
Oh, who?
Jackie Chan.
Sing Foreigner? Oh, yes, of course. Who's his sidekick, though? I don't think Jackie Chan voices anything in Kung Fu Panda, does he?
Um,
Who's the guy with him? The funny guy, black guy.
uh,
You would definitely know him. I can't think. Fuck. He's usually got a sidekick, hasn't he?
okay.
Do you not reckon?
No, I'm not sure. Shit. Well, I think because of just The Foreigner, I'm gonna go with Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah, there's no black guy in here.
And it's Jackie Chan. Yes. All right, maybe we'll pick up on some more next week for that one.
I mean,
But
we couldn't do any worse, could
yeah,
we?
all right,
Oh,
I'll probably
funny.
post the answers on the questions on the page, and then people can sort of like do their own deliberation. All
Oh.
right, quickly before we finish, we'll just jump into that screenshot I sent you.
Mm.
So the screenshot I sent earlier, which I found, was allegedly, I think it came from Twitter, but it was on a thing called Wakefield News, and it was probably from Twitter, and it was probably saying that Colin Farrell, and we spoke about this, the Penguin being one of the best TV shows ever, um, of recent years anyway. That was Colin Farrell has been blasted for wearing a fat suit in his role as Penguin, with fans taking to social media to say only fat actors should be allowed to play fat people. Gabriel on Twitter said, if a skinny actor wants to play a fat role, they should gain the weight themselves. And Chantel says, this isn't rocket science, but it is cultural appropriation. Fat actors are having roles snatched out of their
Oh
hands
my
by skinny
God.
actors with prosthetics.
These people are mental. There's nothing cultural about being
Exactly.
fat. There are many reasons why somebody could be bigger.
Yeah.
Right? There's no culturalness to it.
Yeah.
And that ridiculous, okay, mostly we know that if you gain weight and you gain it quite quickly, it's
Yeah.
not healthy.
No.
Why should an actor put their health at risk
Yeah.
when there is fantastic prosthetics?
Exactly.
Like, what about those poor people that have
That
worked
do
their life to become good at
that
prosthetics?
do the job. Yeah. So they're not supposed to do their job.
And what there's
Well,
fucking fat actors
exactly.
off.
Exactly. Like,
Everything's so ridiculous.
because like,
I could get it if there was something like there was a particular race, right?
yeah, yeah,
If the character was Chinese,
yeah,
preferably with the amount of great Chinese actors out there,
yeah,
you
yeah,
should
yeah,
probably pick a Chinese actor
yeah. That
and
sort of
not
stuff
have
makes
someone and
sense.
put makeup on or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
right? You know.
yeah.
Um, but really, that
I
is
know.
insane. What the fuck has the world come to?
I don't know. Like, do people just find anything, anything to complain about? Like,
Is
if
that
you're like,
rage bait? Have they done that on purpose to make us angry?
it's like if you're like that part that that way down the road of like you're so woke that you have to be woke about everything. There was a time where woke meant you were like brainy, you knew what was going on, you could see what's happening around you. And it's been hijacked by these people who are just like
Yeah,
outraged about stuff that doesn't need
acting is
outrage.
acting. It's playing a character. That's why you have costume people.
Yeah,
Just needs a costume, doesn't need to fucking put the weight on to play that character. Doesn't mean
yeah,
a fat actor sat there going, oh, I didn't get the
yeah.
part. Oh, why did that man have a fat suit on? That's not fair.
Stand out there. These skinny people are taking our jobs.
Taking our jobs. And the skinny people going, oh, that fat person playing a
Yeah,
fat person role and
yeah,
not letting me put,
yeah. But what
loads of
happened?
weight on.
But what happened to actual talent? Like the reason why the show is good, the reason why many shows are good is because sometimes the actor who is supposed to be able to take you out of your comfort zone and portray a different personality that's just the way it is. Like
Oh
that's what
God,
the act.
I would have had to have like just removed the app.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been able to cope with
yeah.
seeing
What happened to just the
such
pure? What happened to
ludicrousness.
just the pure talent of an actor being put into? Look at what they can say. Like when what's his name played Churchill. What's his
Gary
name
Oldman.
Gary Oldman. Like, what
Yeah.
was the problem there? So they're saying that there should have been a fat bald guy who played that role.
Yeah.
Like, what
Why
happens?
why are
What was
they
different?
discriminating against Colin? What's wrong with
Yeah,
Colin?
yeah. Are they
Don't they
gonna
like
say,
an Irish?
yeah? Why is the Irish guy playing an Italian mobster? Like, how far does it go? Like, is it going to be like, oh, so superheroes? If it goes down that road, superhero films will be obsolete because it'll be like, okay, the only person who can play Batman needs to be a rich billionaire around the world who knows every martial art.
Yeah, and I'm not being funny. He needs to be like 20, then he needs to be 30, then he needs to be 40, then he needs to be 50.
Yeah. I mean, Iron Man can only be played by Elon Musk or something like that.
Ugh, no.
Yeah.
Hate that guy.
Or like Daredevil. No, the actor has to be
He
has to
has to
be
be blind.
born blind.
Even if they can't act, just get a blind person.
Blind guy who can do a backflip.
Bloody craziness.
It's just mad. And what happens if it goes the other way? Because say the role needed a actor who was slimmer, and they asked the larger actor to cut down. Because even like say like when like Christian Bale cut down for like American Psycho and all those sort
Yeah.
of ones, like he
That was
looked
dangerous
yeah.
though.
Or even Brad Pitt when
Dangerous.
he went in for the role of in Fight Club and stuff like that. They look like they're gonna die.
Yep, dangerous, mate.
But no one was saying anything about that because that's just
It's more
acting.
acceptable to be
But
small. You're
if it
not
was,
promoting obesity.
yeah, but if it obviously if it's a mostly if it's going to be a female actress cutting down having to cut size for a role that's required for it to be slimmer on the back end, everyone will be complaining about the pressures of Hollywood, the having to fit into the stereotype,
Yeah.
all those all
Even
those
though they don't really give that many. I was weird thinking about it. I was like, because often bigger people,
yeah
often will have that comedic type role.
yeah
And there's a weird kind of sometimes they go hand in hand for
yeah
some reason.
yeah.
Um, who's that blonde lady who was in Pitch Perfect?
Oh, Rebel Wilson.
Yes, yeah. And she to be taken more seriously
Yeah,
when she lost,
she's lost loads of weight at the moment.
loads of weight. Yeah,
Mm.
and
And she's getting different roles. Unfortunately, it's just she's that's made her better suited for a lot of a wider range of from films and movies.
but again, that's only because people think that you have to see somebody a certain size.
Yeah,
There's no way that she couldn't have not played
yeah,
certain roles being the size she was. They just
no,
didn't want to see it.
yeah,
Don't want because then it ruins the illusion that rich people and clever people and this sort of
yeah,
people and those sort of people aren't bigger.
yeah. And then obviously like Melissa McCarthy is one of my favorite people on planet Earth.
We love her.
Obviously, I've never met her in real life, but if I did meet her in real life, I think we'd be best friends.
You'd be well giggly if you met.
Yeah. I'll just get it just for the hell of it. I'd get to punch me in the throat like she did in Identity Thief.
Yeah. Oh God, she's so funny.
Yeah, yeah. I'd love to have her on one day. I'll have her on Through the Cowl and just have her as our regular buddy.
Yeah. It's just how she cracks the other actors up
Yeah,
when she's being serious funny. And you can
yeah,
see them literally wetting themselves
yeah.
off camera. And just how she keeps like a straight face when she does.
Like
So good.
everything she's in, she's fantastic. But
Yeah, I love her.
again, unfortunately, she does get sort of stereotyped for certain roles, but she is so good at what she does.
Yeah, and she might be happy doing that.
It is what it
I
is.
would think it's more that if, you know, if they felt like they were going for those roles and not getting them,
Yeah.
there's
Then,
probably a reason. But if
then it'll be
that's
a
what she's
problem.
happy doing, then
Yeah.
amazing. She's fucking awesome at it. But I do think a lot of it is that a Hollywood society don't want certain people in
Yeah.
certain roles,
And it's not like Mr. McCarthy isn't
especially for women.
yeah. And it's not like she isn't like pretty as well. So because when she glams up and stuff, she looks fantastic.
Oh, she's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, as for people who are going at Colin Farrell saying, him in the fat suit, blah blah, it's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? Just
Honestly, I think this world is going to die of stupidity before fucking global warming does anything to it.
exactly.
They're just going to like go in on themselves at the horror of every single time.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap it there. Everyone, thanks for joining us. Another fun one with you, Debs.
Yeah.
And looking forward to the next one.
Mhm.
All right. If
We'll
anyone
have to
sees
do a Halloween special in Halloween week.
yeah, I might have to get dressed up and think of an outfit.
Oh my God. Oh, I was going to go classic witch.
Okay.
Not very adventurous, but it is on topic.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Everyone be good. And if you can't be good, be the best at being bad. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.